The collapse of the former champion's rematch with Islam Makhachev has set up a new challenge against Arman Tsarukyan. It has almost become a slogan for Charles Oliveira at this point. I am illuminated by God. The Brazilian uttered the words more than once during our conversation, and he has uttered them countless times over the past 2 years. In fact, it was his only explanation when asked by The Independent how a fighter with such a loose grasp of English could strike such a resonant chord with so many fans worldwide. I don't know, the 34-year-old shrugged, his mouth curling into a smile. Then, with his lips forming a flatter terrain across his face, I'm a guy who is illuminated by God. The secular answer would be that Oliveira has a claim to the status of the most exhilarating fighter in UFC history, with more finishes and submissions than any other athlete who has graced the octagon. Oliveira's style captivates and combines with some indescribable essence around him to inspire devotion among fans, a devotion bordering on worship. Oliveira's own slogan, his mantra perhaps, almost paints the former lightweight champion as the second coming of Christ. The Brazilian's faith is such that he would hastily dismiss that blasphemous notion, but his current goal is to rise again in the 150 FIVOBs division. He craves his old crown. He might even covet it, if that were not a sinful proposition. It is a crown that Oliveira wore from May 2021 until May 2022, when a controversial weigh-in episode cost him his UFC title. 24 hours later, Du Bronx submitted Justin Gaethje, but the lightweight belt remained vacant due to Oliveira's barely errant weigh-in. 24 weeks later, the fan favorite was submitted by Islam Makhachev. As the gold found a new owner, I was sad. I was upset. I just really wanted to go home, be with my family, and take a breather. Oliveira said, I think it's all phases. Once you realize it's all part of God's plan, it's easier to accept things. It took me a long time to understand that, but you just have to be able to learn how to digest that. God wouldn't give me something that I can't carry.